In this image is an oxygen atom. It's a very simplified drawing. We have the nucleus in the middle and then electrons around it. The electrons are actually at a very specific level, 2 on the first level, and on the second level, there are 6. The electrons that are located in the very outermost energy level, these electrons are called valence electrons. So I'm going to label these as valence electrons. Now, not only are they present in the outermost energy level, but they are involved in bonding. Now, more on this in ionic and covalent bond videos. Let's move on. The electrons that are inside, those are not valence, but they're rather called the core electrons. The core electrons are the inner electrons. Core electrons. Let's count how many valence electrons are around the oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the drawing shows you 6 valence electrons. So I'm going to write the number 6. We can also determine the number of valence electrons not just by drawing out a picture, but looking at an electron configuration like this. This is an oxygen valence electron configuration. Now, you can see the very last energy level is 2. And you count the number of the electrons at energy level 2, which is 2 and the 4. So therefore, this 2 together, 2 plus 4 is 6. And that corresponds to this image. Now there's another easier way to find the valence electron, and that's by looking at the periodic table. You're going to count the column from the left to the right. Column 1, 2, skip over the transition metals, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th column, you have oxygen there, and therefore this has 6 valence electrons. Now, please remember that these valence electrons in the outermost energy level, they have their own special name, and that's because they are specialized in trying to bond with another atom. Let's do another example. Here's magnesium. Can you find the number of valence electrons here? And can you identify where the core electrons are? So here, on the very outermost energy level, are the valence electrons. And you can see there are 2 of them. Everything else, all of the rest, the first and the second level, those are my core electrons. Let's look at the electron configuration. It really responds to the 2 valence electrons. The highest energy level here is 3s2. So there are 2 valence electrons. Let's look at the columns of the periodic table. 1, 2. Magnesium is located on the second column. So therefore, 2 valence electrons. They all correspond. Let's do a learning check. Find valence electron for the following elements. Try this and come back and check the key. And here's the key. How did I do it so fast? Well, that's because I just counted the columns. Nitrogen is at the 5th row, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. I don't really want to go and draw off the pictures nor write an electron configuration if I could just do it with the periodic table.